The Cavaliers taking on the Suns. The Cavaliers, they've shown no fear so far this season. Now on the road against one of the toughest tests yet. You can bet they're salivating at the chance to cement their elite standing in this league. Suns, Cavs, coming.
They gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. If you the competition, you gon' get buried. I don't cheat on the game, we getting married. They gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. Ain't no option, ain't no secondary. I just throw it out like a Hail Mary. I'm legendary.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. Let's take a look at the numbers for Cameron Johnson. And hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Big man.
Absolutely, David. He knows his role, doesn't he? Thanks for that report. Midway through the season, are teams, Brent, still trying to find their identity and evolve, or is it just a matter of building on what you've already got?
I think there's still some steps in small parts of evolution of a team, Kevin, but at the time when you get into 25 or 30 games, coaches are really familiar and helping players establish a rhythm to the number of players they're going to play, the rotations they're going to play in, the nights when they need more offense and how they're going to lean on guys, the nights where they might need more defense and play certain lineups. That's still pretty much the foundation of what they're going to be the rest of the year.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. Okoro out there with Garland. And it's Markkanen in at the three. And for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the four. And it's Bridges in at the three spot.
And how about the hops there by Markkanen? He knows not many guys can block that shot. Good at getting that deep post position.
That's a two from Paul, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Last time they met in Cleveland.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plagued their starting unit.
But I'm sure they learned their lesson from that game. They know they can't afford to have their first unit unavailable when the game is at critical junctures this time around. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check. Well, the length of Jared Allen is such a huge asset. He's a shot blocker and a rim runner, and that's what people are looking for. More versatility and athleticism from the 5 spot.
Mobley misses. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Bridges finds a good ball movement here by the Suns. And Paul gets it to go in.
Offense clicking early here, 3 for 4 to start this one.
And a throwback sort of game for Allen, bringing physicality and anchoring the defense.
Yeah, and it's weird because the physicality you're talking about, Kevin, isn't so much in him showing brute strength. It might be just physically able to do the things above the rim and in a vertical space that impact the defensive end of the floor. Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game, that's got to be a feel-good.
It's been a slow start here for Cleveland. It's a 5-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The pass to Allen. Garland looking it over. And then Allen slams it in.
Sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Paul for 3. Headshot off, and Cleveland will come the other way. There's Garland, and taken away by Paul. And now Crowder running the floor all by himself.
This is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Allen outside. Pass to Mobley. Outside Garland to the middle. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Here's the Suns with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. No good from Booker.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Markkanen finds Garland. Ball against Allen. Pass to Markkanen. Shot clock at 5. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. Phoenix leading by 4. Paul passes to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Unselfish play of Chris Paul there. Has a knack for knowing when to get his guys when they're wide open.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. JaVale McGee's checked in for 8. Johnson comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. Payne can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Osman. Bangs home the trifecta.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Defensive foul, Dylan Windler.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Suns.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jump.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Inside, here's Rubio. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Dylan Windler.
This has always been a bit of an issue. Ricky Rubio, his finishing ability on the inside, gets it done that time.
McGee laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Wasted no time on that one.
Kevin Love recognizes the space before he caught the ball, so plenty of room to shoot that ball.
Here's Booker. And McGee kicks to Booker. Another shot. He can't hit that time, so Cleveland will take it the other way. Windler, the pass to Osman. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Booker finds McGee. And they pick up 2. McGee's got his second basket of the night.
Well, Booker has established that he can score and now showing that he can play make.
Rubio left side. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
Well, nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for Phoenix. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today, Chris Paul opening about how his team works together.
With anything, whether it's business, work, relationships, whatever, it's communication. And I think that's something that we're doing an amazing job of right now. And that's communicating, talking through things, and making sure, even when it gets tough, that we continue to communicate.
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, it's the kind of thing that happens.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Ricky Rubio, and it's Windler in at the two-guard spot. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release.
At the line for the
Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. The results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. The first one falls. Greg, you know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
And Wade drops them both. Here's Payne. No points in the game yet for him. That's tipped. Rubio with it. Now guarded by Payne. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
And the skill set of Kevin Love is valuable. Big man who can shoot the three.
Taking
great rebounder. And he's doing a lot of things well here.
First free throw is good. Greg, let me tell you a little known fact about Kevin Love. He played Little League Baseball with Klay Thompson. They've been friends since they were 8.
Imagine if they were teaming up on the court instead of the diamond. Even at 8 years old, that's an inside-out combo that probably could have dominated some high school teams.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And it's Ayton missing.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And it's Wade with the jam.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Yep, that one goes. Ayton's got his first points of the night.
Ayton showing it can be a problem on other spots on the floor, not just the post.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And Brent, small forward Jetty Osman out of Turkey. A pretty versatile game.
Yeah, he does a little bit of everything out there. And you wonder, with Jetty just being in the environment of the teams that he's been on in the past few years, a lot of losing going on. Is that impacting his confidence? And would more be opened up if he had a different opportunity? Who's to say? I know when he plays on that Turkish team, you see a different, determined Jetty Osman.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for Cameron Payne. There's Garland. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Suns have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Paul. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Garland against Paul. And the step back. And the rejection by Ayton. Johnson finds Ayton. So for Garland. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Johnson. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter. Outside Garland. Here's the teardrop. Bridges with some nice defense.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
And now here's Markkanen, the fast break chance. And then Allen slams it in.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
That's a 2 from Paul. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Paul's got 12 points in the game.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Garland.
Well, Garland's able to work around the defense that time. Pretty agile from the small guard.
The drive-by call, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Here's Mobley. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mobley's got his second bucket.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Paul for 3. Second shot opportunity. It's blocked. Up top, Markkanen. Defended by Bridges. Garland. Basket made. Just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
And it's Shamet missing. It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. Trailing by 2. Looking ahead to their next playing at New Orleans. They'll match up against the Pelicans. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Bridges kicks to Paul. Launches a 3. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys. Building off that efficient first quarter.
Here's a Okoro. Allen right side. Over Ayton. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Garland, the pass to Markkanen. It's hauled in by the Suns. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Poor execution in that one. Not sure what led to the lack of focus, but coaching staff definitely not happy.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustment. So we'll see tonight if they do.
And up the court come the Suns on the break. That's a 2 from Paul, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Mobley misses. Suns on offense. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Pulls up on the wing. Kicks it out to Paul. From past the arc. Good on the 3-point shot. Paul's got the lead up to 12 now for the Suns.
Well, what we've seen here tonight, Chris Paul can put points up on the board still in a hurry, just carrying the offensive load right now.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Craig. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. And so it's Phoenix going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Ricky. Bench has always been an issue here. When they produce like they did in the first half, how does that help you?
It's amazing. That means like we have a deep bench, and then a lot of work from the staff, from the everybody of the team, like doing extra work and winning games.
Trying to change the culture around here. Thanks, Ricky. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. Chris Paul has been the story in this one. He ended up with 22 points and 1 steal. It's easy to see the effect he's had on his teammates. He's been the catalyst for them. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Suns' first half.
They're running some great offense right now, working the ball in the good spots, taking what the defense gives them, not forcing up shots. We'll see if they can maintain that discipline in the second half.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Cleveland.
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up, as my man used to say, hand down, man down. Oh, you got to get some help. That pretty much covers everything on the shot. You think they played their best?
No way, no way.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Suns leading by 10. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Here's Paul, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
But that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. After making the finals 4 straight years from 2015 to 2018, there have been some lean years lately for the Cavaliers. Over the last 3 seasons, they've only won a couple more games than they did in a single season, the title season of 2016. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff says the losing is tough on everybody, but I look forward to the journey ahead. Kevin, back to you.
What do they say, D.A.? The journey is the reward. Thanks.
More from Allen. Can pile up points without wasting possessions. Very economical.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. One word you can use to describe Jared Allen, Greg, is efficient. He doesn't waste his chances at the offensive end. I mean, like ever.
He's very smart with his shot selection. But don't let that take away from his defense. Allen takes a lot of pride in protecting the rim.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Suns. Payne comes in for Chris Paul. To the inside. McGee with the block. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Like to see Mikal get out there on the fast break and see that open opportunity.
And so it's Cleveland with it. 15-point game. Rubio the pass to Windler. Rejected by Booker. They recover it. Cleveland moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got the fast break chance. Bridges, no one around him. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Passes it to Windler. Going inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Cavaliers have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And the first one drops. So he gets them both. Suns leading by 16. There's the pass to Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Osman. 5 points in the game. Takes the 13-footer. Crowder with the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Bridges. And he makes good on the layup. Bridges has got 9.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Love in the post, defended by Crowder. Here's Rubio. Drains it from 17 feet out. Rubio's got his second basket of the night.
Rubio's a guy you have a hard time guessing against. Creative shot making there.
Bridges for three. Another three for Phoenix.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Now here's Rubio. Payne covering. Crowder against Love. Here's Allen, and Allen slams it in.
Love has a knack for recognizing when a teammate's going to break wide open.
Here's the Suns with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. That's a 2 from Crowder. No good off the back of the rim. The Cavaliers trail by 19. Rubio outside. Doubled by Bridges. And the basket by Rubio. Rubio's got his third basket of the night.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look, a great setup for the bucket. Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Johnson's checked in for the Suns. And now a glance at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's top assist men over the past 10 games. Second, Chris Paul. The fourth spot held by Darius Garland.
It's made the fans of both those guys, I think, extremely happy, seeing the way they've been passing and sharing the ball lately.
Wade dishes to Mobley. There's Garland. They get it back. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Kevin Love.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder in his past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
The first free throw is good. And Wade drops them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And it's time for an injury report. Now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Chris Paul's doing. David.
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Suns. At this point, he's saying that it looks like a grade 1 sprained ankle. It's unfortunate timing all around for them. Of course, they will need to band together while he's out. We'll see how they respond. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Hopefully, we'll see him very soon. Kicks it out to Rubio. Takes it off the glass. That's now 8 points for Ricky Rubio.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
It's good. Wade's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
With 3, Booker, another 3 for Phoenix.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And Rubio kicks to Garland. Rubio against Booker. And Mobley throws it down.
Assisted by
such a huge advantage for Ricky Rubio to read plays before they happen.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen by Markkanen. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Phoenix ball. Cavalier substitution. Isaac Okoro.
Here's Payne. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Stolen by Okoro. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. 4 seconds left. And they'll get another chance. And so it's Phoenix with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we'll be right back after this.